In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how we generated 273 leads for our client with just $137 in advertising spend in 30 days. Now, the real key difference here between this and other strategies that are out there is, as you can see, this is 273 messaging conversations started. So this isn't just names and emails and phone numbers. These are actually people that inquired with our client about buying or selling a home, and they actually started a conversation with our client. And we're coming to find that this is a really, really powerful strategy, so I wanted to share it with you today. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you exactly how we generated 273 DMs with $137 in ad spend. And I'm not only going to show you this cool little graph here, I'm going to take you inside the ad manager, show you how we set up the ad, give you the exact ad copy, give you the exact images that we'll use or the style we use, and I'm going to take you through the exact setup process. So you may be wondering why I'm doing this or why I'm giving away the farm and showing you all these strategies. Well, long story short, I want to grow my YouTube channel, and for the longest time I was afraid of showing the strategies that we used with clients, and I've realized that over time it's ultimately going to be up to the client or up to you guys to implement it, and there's more than enough business for everyone out there. So I want to share this with people that maybe are just getting started in real estate or looking for different strategies, and hopefully over time I become a resource that you trust for all things lead generation. So let's get into it. So our 5-step process is going to go as such. So the first thing we have to do is we're going to need to create a clear objective. So this is both internally, mentally, as well as within the ad platform, right? Because we're going to be running a Facebook ad, and if you haven't ran an ad for the first time, or if you're running an ad for the first time, I'm going to walk you through it step by step and basically give you the entire process for how we do it. And if you're wondering why you should listen to me at this point, over the past 3 years, our clients have sold over 168 listings using our advertising systems. You can see all of the addresses here. And we've got about, one of our top clients is made $600,000 profit last year using our Facebook ad system, and you can go ahead and watch that interview here. But now let's get into this strategy. Just want to cover all the bases and show you exactly how this works. So first thing we have to do is create a clear objective. So in this type of campaign, we're going to use our messaging objective campaign. So if we go over here to our demo account, I'm going to clear this so everything's out of the way and show you exactly how we do this. So when we click create, basically what this is going to do is this is going to show us all the different campaign objectives we have that Facebook can use to find new potential clients for you. So we have brand awareness, reach, traffic, engagement, app installs, all these different objectives. Now in this particular video, I'm going to show you how we can use the messages objective to take people into a conversation with you on Facebook Messenger. So the benefit of this is that, instead of just getting a name, an email, and a phone number, you're actually interacting with these leads via Facebook Messenger. They can see your business page profile photo, they can check out the content on your page, and it ultimately just humanizes the lead generation, part of the business, because a lot of the time with traditional methods, you don't really see anybody's face, you don't really know who they are, and you're kind of just taught to just make as many possible calls, and hopefully over time you'll be able to convert somebody. But this game is changing. Social media has obviously totally changed the game. Video has changed the game, and so if you're not out there and you're not actually showing people, hey, look, this is how you can connect with me in a way that you feel comfortable, I just don't think it's as efficient as you can be. I'm not against cold calling or any of those methods. I just think that when I see a strategy that costs $5-10 a day to really blow up your business, I'm going to be pretty biased towards that just because you're just messaging people, right? So this is a highly, highly profitable strategy. So what we're going to do is we're going to click messages, and then we're going to name our campaign, our ad set, and our ad. So if you're new here, or you're new to ads, your campaign is basically, or the campaign name. It's not really a right way to do it. This is just what I've learned, and this is what I've developed for myself personally. So if I go to this, I'm just going to name it the type of traffic. So this is a new campaign. This is a new audience, so they don't know me. So this is going to be cold traffic, and then this is the objective. So if I chose lead generation, I would do cold traffic, and then this would be lead generation. And the ad set here is going to be taken from our SOP, our internal, standard operating procedure that we use to create all of our campaigns. That way everything stays on the same page. So when I show you guys how to do it, I kind of go a little bit out of order just because I want to keep it engaging and not do it super methodically, but this is how we're going to do it, okay? So this is just a naming convention. Like I said, there's not really a perfect reason for doing it this way. You'll find people do it all kinds of ways, but this is what I do. So then we're going to go to add, and then we're just going to type image number 1, and we're going to click continue. So this will make sense as we go. So for special ad categories, we're going to choose housing. So this is mandatory for any real estate related ad. You just have to click it, okay? Then you're going to go to next. And now we're going to basically choose our destination and our ad type, and choose basically wherever we want these ads to run. So the first thing we're going to want to do is click to message, and then for our messaging apps, we're going to want to make sure it says Messenger. So this campaign is taking people into Facebook Messenger, not Instagram. So we want to make sure we choose Messenger. Then for our page, I'm going to choose Quinn Nolan, since this is my business page, and I'm just going to keep going down. Okay, and so for optimization of ad delivery, we're going to click on conversations. So just make sure it says conversations there. And then for our budget, we're just going to start with $5 a day. Okay, you'd be so surprised how much this can do for your business. Like, seriously, if you just want to add an extra 2 transactions per month to your business, this can do it for you. So depending on your market, there may be a little bit of nuance, but if you do this right, you can literally do it. So it's really, really powerful. And the other thing that's powerful with this method is that we're going to be able to qualify these leads through some automation. So we're going to go down to our audience, and we're going to go to locations, and then we're going to do people living in this location. And then we're just going to do a 15-mile radius around your location. So for example, let's just say that I live in Irvine, California. I'm going to type in Irvine, and I'm just going to select that and leave a 15-mile radius around this location. Now, if I want to do a little bit bigger, I can do 20. And if I want to go even bigger, I can do 25 and all the way up to 50. And I can even drop in multiple pins. However, I would recommend just keeping one centralized location and just doing 15 to 25 mile radius, unless 30, 35, 40 miles isn't too far for you, okay? And you're looking for a good population size. I know this is going to be subjective based on your location and where you are, but I would recommend at least, it totally depends, right? But I would say at least if you could get it to like 100,000 people, that would be good. If you're in a different market where there's not that many people, you can comment below and I can give you some advice depending on where you are and how many people are in that audience. But in most cases, if you go here, we've had multiple clients in Kansas, so if we did something in Kansas, I can kind of give you an idea of just what that would look like if you dropped it right in the middle of, let's just see, Kansas City. Well, that's kind of, we can do it right there. just so you guys can see. So here there's about 9,000 people, okay, and then there's 19. So you can get away with this here. It's probably going to cost even less to get these leads, okay? But in general, if you're in a bigger market like, California, or obviously, Dallas, Texas, and stuff like that, you want to have a good, healthy size audience. That way, your system can kind of just run without you having to worry about changing stuff, okay? So we're going to choose Irvine, and then we're just going to go down. We can't adjust the age demographics or the gender with Facebook and housing, so we're just going to leave that. And then for our detailed targeting, I would recommend just batching all the different real estate interests. If you're just starting, just because you're not going to probably get too advanced. So we're just going to type in like home improvement, and then we're going to do suggestions. So we can do interior design, furniture, living room, bedroom, kitchen, home repair, renovation. This is a good way to potentially get some sellers in here. And then if we want some more buyers and stuff, we can do Zillow. And then we can do Trulia, first time home buyer, loans, stuff like that. So this is just, there's a lot of interest here, so it gives it a lot of room, so it's not like super defined. So we've got a good amount of people here, and that's going to be good enough. All right. Then what we're going to do for our placements is we're just going to leave it at automatic placements. That way everything is nice and simple. We don't have to worry about where the ad is shown. But just to give you guys some understanding of what this is, if you go to automatic placements and manual placements, this is basically where the ad is shown. So for example, the ad is going to be on the Facebook feed, on the Instagram feed, on the marketplace, the video feed. It won't be on the right column. It will be on the Explorer, and it won't be on these placements, and that's just because it's a messenger campaign. But you can kind of see everywhere this ad will be shown, so it's really, really powerful because you can see, wow, this is where all the potential places this ad's going to be seen. And then we're just going to leave it though at automatic, and so what manual does is you get to choose. So I could say I only want this ad on Instagram, and what could happen though is that, let's say you're running an ad on Instagram and you're trying to take people into Facebook Messenger. If somebody doesn't have Facebook Messenger on their phone, or maybe they don't really use it, then you're going to waste your ad spend because you're telling Facebook, hey, only show this ad on Instagram, but take them into a Facebook Messenger experience. And there may not be anybody that does that. I mean, there probably is, just because this audience is huge, but you get the point, right? So you want to let Facebook and its computers do all the learning for you and not have to overthink everything and just do automatic. So what this means is it's going to just show people this ad wherever it thinks they're going to convert into the objective. And the objective is the messages campaign. And the qualifying things we're going to do inside of this, this next step here is going to create the quality of lead, right? Because Facebook doesn't really understand what you're doing, right? It doesn't know you're a real estate agent, or maybe you're an investor checking this out, but it doesn't know you're an agent that is looking for seller leads or buyer leads in these markets, and a good buyer lead or a good seller lead equals XYZ, right? It doesn't really know that in terms of just what we're doing, right? There's ways to tell it that, but ultimately the ad and the process we're gonna take the lead through is where my knowledge and my expertise comes in, so that we can get that lead that you want, right? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna add the image. So what you should do for this particular ad is you should just create a simple Canva template, and you can comment down below if you want the Canva template that I have here. Basically, it's just a grid of like 4 different houses that are in Irvine and Newport Beach areas here in California. And this is the idea of the ad, is you just want to get, 4 to 5 nice looking homes that are in those areas, and you're going to want to just put them into this campaign. Okay, so what's going to happen is that the person's going to see this ad and they're going to be able to click it, right? And there's more advanced things we can do, but for this I would just start with one image and kind of put your best bet into the image. Don't try to test too many things and just get I would rather spend a little bit more time thinking up front about some homes that really catch people's attention, and then just put one in here, then confuse you guys and have you do 10 different images and not really understand what's going on. So we're just going to leave it at that and kind of put our best bet on this doing well, right? And from all the ad spend I've spent and the experience I have, this will absolutely work. And so now we go to our next step. So for our text, we're going to use our buyer template, and this is the best way that we can get a mix of both buyer and seller leads. And because of the actual process we're going to take these leads through, it's going to really, you're going to spend a lot less up front, and the system's going to do the qualifying for you. So if you used a lead form or something like that, where you're just able to get name, email, phone number, and maybe a few bonus questions, you're going to get lower quality leads. But the goal of this campaign is to get very low cost subscribers, like messenger subscribers, and then take them through this entire sequence of questions, which I'll show you how we get all this set up. But we get there, how many bedrooms they're looking for, how many bathrooms they're looking for, when are they looking to buy, what's their price point, are they a renter or homeowner, have they been pre-approved, what their credit score is, what their income is, what cities are they interested in, and then their email, phone number, and preferred method of communication. So basically, anyone that doesn't fully fill this out, if we're going to keep it real simple, anyone that doesn't fully fill this out is a disqualified lead, and anyone that fully fills this out and clicks no longer interested is a disqualified lead. Then the next phase would be anyone that fills it out and potentially doesn't have a certain income or a certain credit score, then they would be disqualified as well. So I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but I just want to give you some context because you may have seen an ad like this or something similar. And the difference in this strategy is that, yes, we're going to get a wide variety of people, and a lot of them will be unqualified or just not a good fit. But what's going to happen is, instead of spending, $500 for one lead, you're going to spend, 40, 50 cents per lead, and then the system will qualify you. So instead of spending a bunch on ad spend to get one name, email, phone number and trying to overcomplicate the front end, we want to get people in super easily at the top level, and then the automation will do the rest. So you're not going to have to manually do all this stuff, okay? So we're going to just type in New Irvine homes on the market. Check out these beautiful homes that just hit the market in Irvine. And then click Learn More below to get a custom list of homes instantly via Messenger. Okay, so there's the ad. And then I'm just going to copy the headline. And we're going to go to our ads manager again and paste it here. And then get a custom list of homes. Okay? And so the idea here is that when they fully fill this whole thing out, right, you're going to have their price point, their credit, their bathrooms, right? Bathrooms, bedrooms, everything they're looking for. And then you can send them a customized list. And we can put in a little automated list here so they get something immediately. But then the idea is that if they, let's say the perfect lead, right? They have a credit score of, probably 670 or plus, right? Obviously anything higher is better, but just ideally they're 670 plus. They make, $100,000 plus, and the cities they're interested in is, some high caliber cities, and they have money for a down payment. and they start a conversation, right? That's a perfect lead. So in this specific example, so the idea is that we're going to take them through here. We're telling them we're going to get them a custom list, and the custom list is based on everything they put here. We'll immediately send them an automated list of homes in Irvine, but then after they fill it all out, we can basically just say, hey, so here's an automated list just on homes for sale in Irvine, but based on your income, based on your credit, I'm going to make you a custom list of homes that we can actually go and see, right? And it's really cool. It's really powerful. So we're just going to choose this call to action button. So we're going to choose learn more. So learn more is basically just the button that goes here. And I probably would just take this out for now and get a custom list of homes. Okay. And then what we're going to do is the fun part. So we created our ad, right? It's that simple. And like I said, the difference between this strategy and other strategies out there is that this back end is going to qualify the entire lead. So you could literally, when all of these leads are filled out, you can basically, so see, look, this is an old account, so I don't even have this, this is just here, but it says, how many bedrooms are you looking for? Just looking for my daughter. So she didn't technically go through the whole system, but like this person said, price range is $900K to $1 million, and they're a homeowner. So 2 leads, which probably cost 50 cents back in the, back when I launched these, probably as just a test here. Basically 2 leads were two sellers, right? 2 potential sellers. So this is why we just go for the big wide net, because the system will qualify, and then you can literally just cherry pick the list out of the whole list. Like I think I could do feed. So yeah, I could see, oh, okay, cool. And then I could just go to this person and message them, directly. So it's really, really cool. You'll see it as we go. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to our message template. So what's going to happen, where the gap is that we have an ad set up, right? This ad is fundamentally sound. It looks good. Everything's there. The offer is clear. We're getting them a custom list of homes in Irvine, via Messenger. So this is clear. This is good, right? And so what's missing is that after they click this learn more, nothing happens, right? If I went to my phone and I downloaded that, sent this ad to my phone, it's just going to click and go nowhere, right? So what we need to do is link this ad to this set of questions, which is right here. That way, as soon as they click on this ad, they're taken into this automated system, all right? So what we're going to do is go to create new, and we're going to click edit, and I'm going to show you exactly how we do this. So we're going to click on text only, and then we're just going to say click custom list to get your list of homes. And so now you're going to see it says, so the ad opens, then it takes them into Messenger, and it says, hey Quinn, click custom list to get your list of homes. So now it says, what services do you offer? How much your services cost? Can I book an appointment? So it doesn't make sense yet, right? So we have to change this to something called a quick reply. And then we're just going to type in custom list. Okay? And now for our automated response, we're just going to click none. And now we're going to use another software where we can basically, link these 2 different things together. So for save template, I'm just going to do custom homes list, and I'm going to click save and finish. Okay? And so now what's going to happen is when I click on this ad, right, and I click on custom homes list, it's going to start this automated chat sequence, right? But how do we link this ad to this flow of questions? Well, this is how we do it. So we're going to go to our automation, and this is a third-party software called ManyChat. And so I'm just going to copy this flow, which is this set of questions, and I'm going to copy it to my page Quinn Nolan. And this is what we show in our program. We give you this template, so all you have to do is copy paste it. And so now if I go to my page here and I go to automation and I go to custom homes list, it's already there. So all I have to do is click on edit flow, and then all I got to do is add this trigger. So I'm going to go to Facebook, and then I'm going to do keyword, and I'm just going to type in custom list. And so what did I just do? Well, I just told, let's make sure this creates, there we go. So I just told Facebook ads, I said, hey, let's program this thing that says custom list into this automated thing so they don't have to type it. And then I told ManyChat, which is a Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp and Telegram automation system, and so I linked it here where I said, hey, if somebody types in custom list on Facebook, start this flow. Okay, so now let's actually demo it so you can see how this works. So let me open up our CRM here, and I'll basically show you how this works. So give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm in our CRM, so this is our personal CRM that we own as a company, and then this is actually our account within the CRM. So I'm in my CRM, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the ads manager, and I'm going to click save and finish. So this is already ready to go. So we have a Facebook ad, right? The Facebook ad is set up. It's not launched, but we have an ad. Now we have a learn more button that opens up into Messenger and has a button on it. And so now this button, if I'm the lead, I click it, it should trigger this set of questions, okay? And so what I'm going to be doing right now is demoing that for you. So inside of our CRM, we have omni-channel communication. So you're going to see you have the ability to communicate with these leads via phone number, email, Facebook message, Instagram message, and even phone call, all inside our CRM. So if I go to this demo right here and I click on share and I send this notification to Facebook, now on my phone I'm getting this, at the top it says your ad is ready to preview. So I'm going to click on this, and now what I see is the ad, right? So it says everything that we built out. New Irvine homes on the market. Check out these beautiful homes near you or that just hit the market, and click learn more. So now what I'm going to do is click on learn more, and what's going to happen is as soon as I click learn more and I click custom list, my name's going to pull up here and potentially my phone number and email, just because I've tested with myself before. But I'm going to click on learn more, and now it automatically opened a Facebook Messenger experience within, Facebook Messenger. So all I got to do is click on custom list, because that's the button it gives me. And look at this. So now you're going to see, there it is. So, hey Quinn, how many bedrooms are you looking for? So the blue is the automated bot, basically, and this is me over here on the left. So it says, how many bedrooms are you looking for? So I'm going to just go through it and you'll see it on the screen. So I'm going to type in 4. Boom, like that. And now it says, how many bathrooms are you looking for? I'm going to say 3. Boom. So now it's going to pull that. Now it's asking me, when am I looking to buy? So I'm going to say 3 to 6 months. Boom, it's going to pop up there. And my price range is, let's just say it's $1 million plus. Boom, it's going to pull up right here on Facebook. And are you a renter or a current homeowner? And I'm going to say I'm a renter. Boom. Have you been pre-approved? Yes or no? No. And then it's going to keep going. What's your current credit score? So I'm going to say 740 plus. Boom. What's your current yearly income? I'm going to do 120 plus. See, so now this thing's automatically qualifying this lead and it's all instant. So cities are you interested in? I'm going to say Irvine, Bel Air, Pasadena, and I'm going to send it. Boom. Just like a normal friend would interact. And keep in mind, guys, we can change any of these, we can change any of these questions. We can remove some. This is what you can do with your own system, but this is just the template, right? But you could remove some of these if you don't want to ask all of this. But now it's asking for my email. So boom, it auto populates it right there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but basically this button is just, all I got to do is click it and it'll submit my email. Boom. You're going to see it. Boom. Now it's asking for my phone number and it's going to submit it right there. Look. Boom. Boom. So now it's going to ask me, thanks, what's your preferred method of communication? I'm going to say, message me here. Boom. Automatically it's going to go into the system, right? Boom. So just like that, now if I refresh this down below, watch. Now you can see our CRM pulled the phone number and pulled the email. The email was already there, but it pulls both of these. And now, guess what? I can text Quinn. Hey, Quinn. So I can text. That's not Facebook message, that's actual text. Look, here on my text messages on iPhone, I can say, hey, what's up? Boom. So that's a text. So you can see our system has Facebook Messenger logo, and then we have text logo, and I can even email Quinn. Hey, Quinn. Hey, Quinn. Boom. Email is all done in one place, and I can even call Quinn, right, which is me. So I'm going to call this number, and it may, depending on how I have this set up, watch. There it is. It's calling me right there. So let me mute this, watch, because it's going to do feedback, but watch. Hey, Quinn. Hey, Quinn. Boom. So just like that, we can literally Facebook message the lead. And look, the call's automatically recorded. Listen.
Hey, Quinn. Hey, Quinn.
Boom. So we just now when people ask, hey, how do we know your system works? Well, within 1 minute, you can text the lead, you can email the lead, you can Facebook message the lead, and you can call the lead just by one simple system. So this is the power of our system and our program and how we help our clients get such amazing results, is because look, the game is changing. It's no longer just, hey, let me cold call these people and hopefully get a deal. It still works. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but we're teaching basically how to become a new breed agent. How do you turn paid ads into profitable new clientele? How do you get new listings? How do you use video? How do you create a brand? These are the things that every agent needs to have in their playbook, right? And so I just took a simple Facebook ad from a messenger experience, right? So I'm not even highlighting everything that comes with it, but if I'm messaging this business, right, which is me, it's like, oh, look, I can see this person's business page, right? I can see some of their photos, right? It makes it more social, and it creates like a better, more intimate experience. And keep in mind, when they're not on Facebook, well, you can text them, you can email them, right? You can send the Facebook message back, and I can even call them, as you saw here, and the call gets recorded. And the other thing, which I'm not even really touching on, is we have automation that's built out for these types of leads. So you can see here, and this is my internal system, so you can see we have all these leads that have gone through this type of automation. It's a little bit different, but you can see they come into the system, I collect their email, and then automatically they get an email. So this has been sent out, hundreds of times. I don't know how many emails this has, how many I've sent out here, but it's I think we can see it here. Yeah, 506 emails, 50% open rate, 10% click. Sorry, there's a fly that somehow got in here. It's summer in California, but 10% click-through rate. And then here we have more emails, 70% open rate. So another 500 people opening and 8% clicking. And you go on and on and on. And so this is all education. This is how I've been able to grow my YouTube channel. You're obviously on my YouTube channel, so you potentially came through this system. But you can see that on my YouTube channel in the last, 28 days or so, I have almost 100 hours of watch time, which in a month or 2 months, this is going to be nothing. But I've been able to do all this profitably. Every single lead that's come in has turned into either someone in my database, someone that's watching content. You can see there's somebody watching right now. 2 people were watching last hour. At 3 to 4 p.m. there were 13 people on. And if you look at some of my newer content, you can see this one got 130 views in the first 2 days, and this is all organic YouTube reach. And you can see it's organic because there's 16,000 impressions on this video that I definitely did not pay for. So when we talk about these different types of strategies and just going for leads, I mean, that's cool, but really you need to create an omni-channel marketing system. And so that's what our system enables you to do. And this is just one of our methods. This is just the Facebook Messenger method. We have lead form ads, we have funnels, we have long form survey ads, we can do video with retargeting, we can do YouTube, we can do lead magnet with email it. Like, there's unlimited ways that we know how to help you guys grow. And so I just showed you exactly how to do it. Like, I'm not hiding the ad, I'm not hiding the questions. I mean, you guys can have all this that you want, but what really the benefit of having somebody in your corner that knows how to do all these things and how to actually tie it into something that really actually works is where working with us comes into play. Because if you can get people to fill out all that information, and you've got YouTube content educating them, and you're building your brand, and that you have, I can message them on Facebook, I can message them on Instagram, I can message them on text message, email, and phone call. I mean, that's pretty much the entire internet, except for maybe WhatsApp and some other chats and TikTok. But in general, I mean, you're pretty much covering the entire basis of the platform, which is text, email, Facebook, Instagram, and email. Email's huge. So I hope this helped you guys. I've been getting a lot of questions about, they're not really sure what we do, and so that's obviously my job to communicate that better. I've just been so focused on just providing value, showing you guys the templates, showing you guys the ads, and we already have more than enough clients where I'm not like thinking about, hey, this is how you can work with us. But I got multiple messages where it was like they didn't really know, but they had seen a bunch of content. So I wanted to just kind of give you a clear picture of our program and how it works. So it's called New Breed Agent Academy, and it's basically exactly what I showed you how to do in a longer form course. So what I mean by that is we're going to help you close more deals with Facebook ads, with Instagram ads, with YouTube ads, with content creation, with messenger campaigns. There's a ton of different ways we can do this. But inside of this program, we give you everything that you need to literally become this new breed agent, where you're getting organic reach using YouTube and using, your human energy to create business, right? So you're not just relying on paid ads, so you need a structure for that. But we also know that if you just have $5 a day, you could be literally, flowing your entire business with leads like I just showed you for just $5 a day. And so that template and that process, exactly how to do this, is inside of our Messenger Marketing Mastery course, which is inside of New Breed Agent Academy. We teach you how to get seller leads, so step-by-step process for getting seller leads. We teach you some hyper-targeting zip code hacks for 2022, since if you're familiar with ads, you're not able to target zip codes. If you're in real estate, we teach you how to create video content and create video content with subtitles. We're teaching YouTube content, so organic YouTube, basically the stuff I was showing you. And I really think the big part of what you would get in this offer too is the weekly Q&A and just having a little bit more access to me, because ultimately you could have all the courses in the world with every single thing laid out for you perfectly, but if it's not going to work for you and it's not where you're at, then it's not really adding value. So this is all content. This is a library. I could talk about what these things are for days, but ultimately, where we really have found our best client results is when we can talk to you, learn more about who you are, where you're at in your business, what you want to create, and what you've tried, what maybe hasn't worked, or maybe what you thought hasn't worked, or XYZ, right? And then from there, we can learn and say, hey, I'm going to prescribe you this method, this specific strategy, and then here's what we need to do to make it better, make it you, make it unique, and then now you can run with it versus just, here, do this exactly, because sometimes you just, you're doing something that isn't really going to work for you. So yeah, I just wanted to put this out there. You can check out the link below and basically sign up directly. But I hope this showed you how to do it. Whether you sign up for our program or not, that's totally up to you. But really, like I said, my intention is just to show you guys all the strategies, show you guys how to do all this stuff, because it's not out there. I think people show it and then they don't fully walk you through the entire process. But really, this is what you want to do, is you want to set up something like this that qualifies that lead and starts a conversation with them. It's insanely powerful. So $5 a day, 100 plus leads per month, potentially on your market, you could get the results. We got 273 DMs in 30 days, which turned into, I think it was probably 10 or 12 grand in GCI, but it's really, really powerful. So hopefully this helped. Let me know. I think I had mentioned to comment if you needed something, if you remember what that was. Comment down below, and if you're interested in the program and working with me more, closely, and just kind of having somebody guide you directly, you can check out the program. The link is down below, and I will see you in the next video. So I hope this finds you well, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye-bye.